Hey folks, back at Flies RC. Alright, we're going to take up the ME BF109 from DYNAM, sent to me by FPV Builds and Tech again. This is going to be the second time I've ever flown it. It's a little bit calmer of a day, so hopefully we'll be able to have a better flight with her. Got a heavier battery in her, and I made sure she's CG. She's actually slightly nose heavy, so which is where you want a warbird to be anyways. But it is windy. Yeah. Right off the bat. All right, let's try that again. We'll just stay out here.
Gear is up.
Still wanting to climb, but still better. Yeah. Seems to be dialed in now.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Good looking plane. But as windy as it is right now, I'm not even going to attempt flaps. Nice silhouette there.
Retracts deployed.
Retracts are down.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Yeah, didn't like it.
Gear is up.
Little victory roll there.
Retracts deployed.
It's a very hard plane to land though. And then I land it great. Hard plane to land, then you land it perfect. All right, let me back up a little bit. Gotta stay on that rudder when you're taking off. Like, this is the second time I've ever flown this plane, so, and she's very, very light, very light. That tail's really wanting to lift. I think one thing I'm going to do, and that's RC Reviewer said, bend that tail wheel down just a little bit where it's closer to the fuselage, and bring that tail down just a little bit more. That just lessens the travel that it would have to travel to flip on over. So, if that makes any sense at all. Okay. All right, into the wind. Stay on that rudder.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
There.
Gear is up.
All right, that's full speed right there with the wind though. Yeah. She's flying along nice and pretty now. Looking good in the air. Got a 4000 HRV 4S.
Retracts deployed.
Enter, just so you're aware. All right. I shall slow right down. DYNAM planes are very light. We'll touch and go there. Gonna leave the gear down for now. Every so often when the gear are
Remaining 1 minute.
when the gear are up, every so often one will come down and go back up again. But they go up and down on command correctly. So I'm okay. All right. There we go. Yeah, need to lessen that height of that. All right, turn around this way maybe. It is so windy. That wind is wanting to pick that tail up. All right. And she already sits at an upward stance. Trying to get her turned around slowly. Slowly to turn around here. Nope. Nope. All right, we're back. All right, we're tracking her now. Now, the wind's at my back now. Just taking it slow. Taking it slow. And you say, well, those wheels look like they're bent out. That's normal. That's how they're supposed to look. All right, I'm gonna finish our flight. Let me get back up over here. I'm supposed to be standing. All right. One more takeoff and landing. Like I said, this is the second time I've ever flown this plane.
Gear is up. 20 seconds.
Come by end of the wind, full speed. Yeah, I think I got her dialed in now. Retracts down, coming down to normal. Yep, I think I got her dialed in now.
Greg, land the plane now.
Yeah, Greg, land the plane now. All right. Keep that elevator, full elevator up. Gonna get her turned around, maybe. Full up elevator. Turn against that wind. That wind is out of the southeast that way. So I'm using it like a sail, and I'm kind of pushing the plane along here. Yeah, full up elevator. Keep that tail planted. All right, she comes into port, into docking. 17 seconds over.
Prop secure.
And
approach.
prop still turning with the wind. 17 seconds over.
Timer reset.
on a 5 minutes. So 5 minutes and 17 seconds. Let's take a look at how much is left in the tank. As you can see, this is where I have the 4000 shoved all the way forward. XT60 connector. Okay. 72%. 72%. So we're going to go up again. I mean, I got to get her back below 50 if I can. Definitely going to go up again. All right, 72%. They're so good. Set your timer. If you got a 4000, set your timer for 8 minutes. Set your timer for 8 minutes. Definitely, this is where the value of the DYNAM comes in. Yes, they're cheaper in cost. You do have to do some work. You got to do a lot of trimming. You may have to fight with them a little bit to get them flying right. But once you do, you are left with a very good flying plane that looks great. Nose is over. Well, this one is very prone for that. But what I'm talking about, see that tail wheel? I want to bend that end just a little bit where it's closer to the fuse. And that will make that travel a little bit easier, harder for it to nose over. I just haven't done it yet. All I'm going to do is just take the pillar needle nose and bend it in just a little bit. All right, definitely don't need flaps. All right, let's just keep going. Back up a little bit more so you get in frame. You know what? Let me make sure I'm actually filming. Yes, I'm still filming. Good. Okay. Kind of hard being a one-man show here.
Gear is up.
That one gear just came down suddenly on its own. Push it on over.
Retracts deployed. Gear is up.
That one gear is hanging down.
Retracts deployed. Gear is up. Retracts to gear is up.
Nope.
Retracts deployed.
Nope. Gonna have to put a little interrupter or put a new sequencer in there because that one gear is staying down now on its own. It came down on its own and it wants to lock down. So
Time remaining 4 minutes.
I'll just have to discharge a battery on a discharger because I don't want to fly this plane anymore until I get that fixed. Which I have an idea. I might put a capacitor in there. There, full up elevator now. Get that tail planted. Here we go again. I think I got maybe I got my gear issue fixed now. Went there and unplugged them, plugged them back in. I heard them sequence on me. So maybe we're okay now.
Gear is up.
Yep, they're going up.
Retracts deployed.
Now they're coming down.
Gear is up.
Make sure they're going up. They're up.
Retracts deployed.
Now they're back down again. Okay.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
All right. Let's go ahead and land the plane. And all I did was just went there and unplugged them and plugged them back in. And I heard them sequence. So that tells me that there's a sequencer in there that's bad. And I'm thinking maybe a capacitor might. Hold on. Don't like my approach here. It's still awfully windy today. I like to have a calm day once in a while. That's not too bad. This is only the third time I've ever flown this thing. Whoa. Keeping full up elevator. Yeah, she'll want to torque off the left and then suddenly torque to the right. So you gotta have to be prepared for that. If I would have let her have had a little more of a scale takeoff, had more of a run, probably wouldn't have been so bad. But she's so light, she's almost unpredictable how quickly she will lift off. There we go. Alright, let's end this flight now. So I'm hoping I'm down around 30% now on the battery. Because the most fun way to discharge a battery is to fly with them, by far. Alright.
Prop secured. Safe to approach.
Good looking plane though. I mean, look at this thing. That plane. Now I flew for 8.5 minutes. Look at that plane. That thing is gorgeous. Gorgeous plane. All I've done is give that little black antenna that's right behind the canopy there. Right there. It's right here. Just so I can grab it. Well, the magnets are so tight it's not helping any. But just so I can grab a hold of that instead of digging at the nail with my fingertips. And I gave her a clear coat. Other than that, she's all stock. Okay, let's 7-channel Lemon RX. See how much juice is left in the tank. All right, 55%. Okay, you can fly for 10 minutes easy. 10 minutes, no problem. All right, you may have to plug your gears in and out a couple of times, but other than that, great flying plane, great performing plane, and just a good looking plane. And that's where I've got the 4000, basically all the way forward. I think she's all the way forward, and she seems to CG just perfectly. All right, get the seat and get that battery out of there. All right, and there you go, folks. That is the DYNAM BF109, sent to me by FBV Builds and Tech up in West Babylon, New York. And he sent me the first one out, and it had, I mean, this has a few issues, but nothing compared to the other one. The other one, the rudder servo was burnt, didn't work at all. One of the retracts did not work at all. I think one of the aileron servos was just a fluttering, so it was all electrical problems. There was nothing physically wrong with the frame, and I told him about it. He said, okay, tell you what, I'm going to send you a shipping label, and I'm going to go ahead and put you a new one in the mail, which is this one here. And he goes, when you get the old one, he said, when you get the new one in the mail, he said, put it together, make sure everything's working okay, and then send me back the old one. And that's what I did. And I tell you, I'm very pleased. DYNAMs, you have to put a little work into them. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you do. You got to put a little work into them. Okay, you do have to do some trimming issues, use your imagination, but you are left with a plane that is very, very good on batteries. Okay. Well, I mean, at 4,000, you can fly for 10 minutes and still come back at probably 30 or 40% on your battery, okay? And you got to put a little work into them, but they cost a third less than the comparable E-Flight or FMS plane. And DYNAM offers some planes that no one else has. And I'm sorry, but a little bit of work you had to put into them. You got to, physical work, and a little bit of buying, a little bit of, putting the control surfaces and this, that, and the other. that's just their charm, and to me that helps teach you some lessons and gives you a little more of an appreciation, and you're left with a good flying, good looking plane. All right, y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. A link for the plane will be in the description of the video. Use that link. It'll take you right to it for your convenience. Y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all, and don't forget, faith, family, and friends. God is great, and that is the BF-109 from FPV Builds and Tech DYNAM brand. Bye-bye.